Hello, my name is Sebbi, and welcome back to the coffee break in Minecraft. Today is Wednesday, May 1st, 2019. So we moved on to the month of May. And yeah, since 2 episodes, we also moved on to a new version of Minecraft. Minecraft version 1.14, that is. And yeah, I do have mixed feelings about this update. I mean, last time we had a decent adventure with this tower, or well, whatever the thing actually is. I checked the patch notes afterwards to find out what's going on, and basically Minecraft just received more evil creatures that like to attack you. Of course, Minecraft also received some good features, some positive features, such as better trading and better interactions with villagers, but yeah, I haven't really done so much with the villagers, and I don't think that I will do so much with villagers in the future. Maybe having some kind of villager camp next to my home area or so, or next to the tower, or in a different spot where I can travel to using some nether portals or so. This would be super cool, but this is really a thing for a very distant future, so yeah, we have to see about that. But yeah, new enemies have been added, and so one can say, alright, they just increase the chances that you can die to a certain event or so. In this case, yeah, we have to keep our eyes open and our swords ready so that we can defend ourselves against everything that is approaching us. And yeah, I mean, I don't know, it's really mixed feelings. On the one hand, I think it's good that they make this entire environment a little bit more interactive. Well, it has been all the time very interactive because you can move mountains if you intend to do so. But yeah, that there are more entities and agents and other things around you can interact with. So that's cool. That's a nice addition to the game. On the other hand, well, I play this game for such a long time that I'm more used to the old version of Minecraft, the good old times, and yeah, as not all those things have been around, as there were only a few features, and the game was still super cool, super interesting, super nice. I mean, this series exists since several years, and yeah, the game has changed a lot since I started with the coffee break world. So in this case, yeah, it's also a little bit of mixed feelings, because personally it's more about just being creative with a limited amount of blocks, of interactions, and just exploring the world as it is. I don't need to have a lot of enemies. I don't need to find... Ooh, speaking of enemies, I don't need to find a lot of treasure things, or... How is my armor doing? Alright. The helmet takes a beating, but yeah, I think it will last for the rest of this expedition, hopefully. Otherwise I do have to craft a new one. Let's just see. Protection 3, Aqua Affinity, and Unbreaking 3. So it's a decent helmet. I really like to keep this thing, obviously. So yeah, I don't know. I really like the Minecraft I started to play, maybe that's the typical thing. You get used to your game, and when the game changes too much from what you're used to, maybe when it goes into the direction you enjoy, then that's good. That's perfect. But when things are added to the game you're not particularly interested in, you have the feeling, okay, yes, they did a few things, but was it really for the better? Was it an improvement? Has it made the game better? And I do have the feeling about so many things. For instance, yes, I do have enchanted all my armor and weapons and so on, but was this really needed? Is this really a thing we needed to have? That we can do enchantments? Or with the brewery and making potions and so on. I mean, yes, sure, it's nice that I can turn certain materials into different things and consume them and so on. So sure, that's great, but yeah, I mean, that's just more features, and I do have the feeling Minecraft, the game as it is, I play more like, as you do here. I do some, as you do see here, I do some buildings here and there. I try to be creative, like building this this airport or my tower, the park. So nice, interesting things. Also, at one point I really like to build some kind of nether hub or so. I'm not quite sure what the nether hub will connect, but although this could be a cool project. But in the end, it's more about doing a few things and talking to the game. Maybe it's also the Let's Play perspective on the game, that I use the game more as an empty canvas, or well, it's not so empty anymore, but as a canvas where I can just have a creative outlet to play a computer game, and that at the same time to just talk about things going on, to discuss not really important things, but things that are important to me. And yeah, I don't know. I just have the feeling that most of the features that have been added to the game aren't really affecting me. I mean, yes, they are here. They're cool to give a try, but then yeah, I never use them again. So but it's difficult. On the other hand, I couldn't say that Minecraft is a perfect game or so, but I'm happy with I was super happy with the game as it was some years ago, and I don't feel that all those changes were necessary, because yeah, they, at least from my perspective, haven't provided me with something where I would say, okay, this is a feature I would be sad when it wouldn't be here anymore or so. So yeah, those are my thoughts on Minecraft, on the recent content update. And I think it's just this YouTuber perspective and the fact that I'm playing this game for so long that it changed too much from the version I started to love, and so oh dear, Minecraft, please. And so it stops being that game to me or so. Or yeah, I don't know. It's as I said, it's a super weird thing. They also added some other things where I'm also not quite sure if they are useful. Right, we do have other things, I think other colors and textures and so on, but I wanted to see one particular thing. Shears. I'm not quite sure. Showing all. Yes, okay. Showing craftable. Showing all. Okay. Can I, no. Oh yes, can I? Furnace? Minecart with furnace, okay. So they are apparently not showing everything here in this menu because they added 2 new furnaces or so, which is also a thing. This is exactly that perfectly fits what I was just talking about, because they added 2 new furnaces. You can upgrade your furnace now. You can either upgrade it to a smoker. With a smoker you can cook faster food. Sure, that's great, but most of the time when I do cook some food, it's not that I really am in a hurry or so, that it's super important that it's finished a few seconds faster or so. And the other one is a blast furnace, and the blast furnace basically does the same thing, so it reduces the time it takes to smelt up some ores. Sure, cool. I mean, it symbolizes some progression or something like that you make in the game, and gives you opportunities to streamline a few things, but is it really doing that? I mean, yes, we do have now this new furnace thing or so, this new smoker thing, but in the end, I don't see the point. I mean, why do we need such a thing? We have the good old furnace. The furnace did a perfect job. It did exactly what it was supposed to be doing, and I never thought, hey, if I would just be faster in cooking up some ore or so, that's not the point. And so yeah, I don't know. It's weird. It's just weird. But yeah, that's the world we are now living in, I guess. So once I'm back home, I will potentially craft those 2 new furnace types just to see them, just to experience them, and then forget about them again. I also found out that they at least included the good old textures, and to be honest with you, I'm even thinking about going back to the old texture pack, because yeah, it looks a little bit more refined, a little bit better, but personally I really enjoyed this rough looking pixelated texture of Minecraft as they've been before. So even here I can't say, hey, this was a good thing. So but at least they included the old texture, so I might go back to the good old textures, because those are the ones I really enjoy and I like to stick with. So maybe we will do that. Maybe we'll do that in the near future. So yeah, Monday was this exciting visit of the minister. She is minister for digital things, I guess. Digital affairs, digital. I'm not even quite sure how to properly translate her position. I think I have to check this again for maybe a future episode or so. But yeah, I met a Bavarian minister, and yeah, it was weird and awkward as most things in academia or so. Yeah, we of course had to prepare everything for her visit. She was 15-20 minutes late or so. So we were just standing around and we were basically waiting for the minister to arrive and to show up. Of course, we had to be ready to start our demos. So we were just waiting at the staircase where she will walk up, and then at first meet our professor and have a quick introduction to the research group before she's returning to us to see the demos. And yeah, we were just standing there waiting until she arrived, and the demo I had to prepare. I mean, this was interesting. We were waiting there, and basically my professor was talking the entire time, so I only said a few minor words, and I wasn't even quite sure what I was supposed to say to her. I mean, he gave a perfect introduction to the system. He offered her the option, hey, do you like to give it a try? Do you like to try out this virtual reality simulation? So I handed her the head-mounted display. I explained her how to put on that head-mounted display and to what kind of interactions she can do. So, and that's it. That's what I said to her. And I mean, maybe it would have been different. If it would have been really my project, or if I would have known in advance what exactly are we supposed to do? Are we what is the intention of my professor of having her? I mean, I was absolutely clueless in this regard. What the visit about? And if I would have known a little bit more, if I would have had a little more context, I think it would have been easier to maybe turn the presentation, the discussion in a certain direction. But I just thought, okay, it's maybe better if I don't say too much, because then I can't make things worse. At least that's my thought I had. And yeah, I don't know. It felt really weird, and I also wasn't quite sure what actually does my professor want to say. And oh, Minecraft, please load the terrain. And yeah, this was really a difficult thing. But yeah, afterwards she visited other demos and then she left us. So then I was left with the task to disassemble the workstation again and assemble it again in its proper lab, and wrap things up. So basically a lot of days for working for this particular moment. And yeah, I don't know. There were also a lot of, I'm not quite sure. I think one guy was her personal assistant. This was also quite interesting. He was just taking photos with his smartphone. I mean, there's nothing wrong with doing photos with a smartphone, but I would have imagined if this is something important or cool, or so, that they use a proper camera. And then there was also a press guy around. I'm not quite even sure where this guy is from. And they took a lot of photos. And I'm not quite sure if I'm even on those photos and if I'm already published somewhere on a picture. I never got asked for permission that my picture gets published somewhere or shown somewhere, and they never asked for my name, so I'm not quite sure what's going on there, but it was also a little bit awkward. So yeah, in the end I can say, hey, I met a minister, but that's it. I still don't really have a good idea what's going on, and yeah, I found it a little bit sad that I mean, maybe it was for the better or so, but it definitely was for the better or so, because my professor wants to sell something, but on the other hand, when we had to prepare all those demos, then maybe let us explain what's going on there, not just talk, and then suddenly get us involved by saying, or basically indicating, hey, she can now put on the head-mounted display, and if she's interested in it or so. So yeah, I don't know. It was really a weird event, but at least I experienced that, and now I can move on to different things or so. So yeah, that's basically it. I can't really tell you an exciting story or so about that, because it was just awkward, and nothing really happened where I would say, hey, I actually interacted with a politician or so. So yeah, that's basically a good summary of what happened on Monday. Yesterday, of course, well, trying to catch up with other things that I wasn't able to complete because of this demo preparation phase. And ooh, foxes, cool. Oh, was this the sound of a fox? That's cute. This is cute. Very cute. Can we get a better view? Hey you, how are you? Oh, that's perfect. Oh, they're cute. They're super cute. Okay, is there maybe a chance to get to a little bit more open terrain for the night because of those guys, those creeper guys? Oh dear, there's another one. Ooh, there's so many. Okay, this one is out of order. I got this one. This one. Oh dear. Ooh. I shouldn't have done this, I guess. One good thing today is a bank holiday. So today I don't have to work. Today I can just relax and yeah, regain some energy after the last weekend was a little bit flawed with this weekend cold. I feel much better by now, so that's good. Ooh, skeleton is after me. Ooh, hi. Ow. I can do the same thing. Ow. Alright, can I please get the XP? Thank you. Ooh, hi, another zombie. I think I should just go to bed. And yeah, so bank holiday today. Then work Thursday and Friday. And then it's once again 1 week away from work. Well, not away from work, but from my office, because then I will be traveling to Glasgow for this conference, and I will definitely talk more about this on Sunday. So in this case, I hope you enjoyed this episode and hope you will be joining me next time. Thank you so much for watching. Until then, my name is Sebbi. See you!